What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Taylor, or Tay, and this is It's Just Tay. So today I posted a poll on my Instagram a few days ago before I did the bum to baddie video, which if you look in the corners, go watch that video if you haven't. But when I did the bum to baddie video, and the poll got 50-50. Some people wanted to see the college essentials and tips video, and then some people wanted to see the bum to baddie video. So I decided I would just do both, which I was going to do in the first place. But I felt like this would be a very, very useful video for people who are going into college, and even people who are in college and maybe struggle with, I don't know, anything. And I think it's like a good thing to do because I'm a freshman, as I said before. So when you're newly starting something, you have a lot of tips. When you've been in it for a while, you still have a lot of tips, but it's like you've kind of gotten used to it, and you know, things like that. So I just wanted to come here and I wanted to maybe do like some essentials that you would need for college, and then tips to being successful, to staying focused, to maintaining grades, to maintaining your outside life and college life and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow all of my social medias. I just have Instagram and Snapchat, so get to it. Okay, so I wanted to split it up into sections, to kind of talk about certain things. So I'm gonna start with the dorm rooms, the essentials that you would need for a dorm room, and you can even go on like Target website, Bed Bath and Beyond. I know they have good stuff. What else? Amazon, and they'll have like at the beginning of each college school year, I would say, because if I go on there right now, I don't know if it'll be up there, but they'll have an actual setting where you could click dorms, and it'll give you everything you need for a dorm, everything that you could buy decoration wise or essential wise. You need it. They'll have everything that you'll need up there. But for the first thing I would say that you need for a dorm room is storage bins. It is so necessary. I mean, you don't have enough dresser space at all to put your clothes, or closet space to put your clothes. You need storage bins that go under the beds, or storage bins that can fit inside of the closet. It's necessary. I mean, especially if you're going hours away from home. So I live in the Hampton Roads area. So if you live in like Northern Virginia, which is probably, I don't know, 3 hours away, or you live in the Roanoke area, you're definitely going to want storage bins, because you can't just drive home 20 or 30 minutes away and be like, oh, okay, I want to get these pair of boots real fast, because I want to get this shirt that I didn't grab. You can't just drive 20-30 minutes away back home and grab a shirt or a pair of pants that you missed or that you wanted to get, or somebody can't bring them to you. So storage bins is definitely a necessity that you need. I would also say cleaning supplies, because you need to clean. You have to clean. Sweeping and vacuuming, or whatever you want to call it, is not cleaning. When you actually putting on gloves and cleaning your bathroom and cleaning your sink and actually doing stuff like that, that's cleaning. You need cleaning supplies for sure. Another thing I would say that you would need for a dorm room, decorations. Make it homey. What I was saying, like, when you walk in, you want it to feel like, oh, this is my apartment, or this is my home. Now, okay, I'm walking into my dorm room. Like, you want your dorm to feel homey. And I feel like decorations are more for females. Guys are like, I'm gonna just get this comforter set and call it a day. But females are more like, okay, I'm gonna get little cute things on the wall and try to, make it my personality wise, which is okay. But for me, I would want it to feel more like home. I would want it to feel like I'm walking into my house or my new apartment, even though it's not an apartment. You can make it feel like that. And by getting decorations is definitely one. When you decorate something up to your standards, if you're more of a leaf type person, if you like nature, you would have a whole bunch of like little plants. You can hang up things. If you're more like, I want pictures on my wall. I just want a whole bunch of pictures of myself and my family. Cool, decorate you. Make it how you like it. Another thing I would say for dorms, a rug, trash can, one in the bathroom, especially if you're a female, and y'all know why. One out in the area. Yes, things like that. Another thing I would say, which I don't know how I missed this, is a microwave or a mini fridge or both. I say a microwave because if you have an 8 a.m., see, the way my body works is when I wake up and I start to walk around, or once I start basically moving around, I just automatically, I start starving. I just get really hungry. And who about to go get food when you can just put some water and some oatmeal and put it in the microwave and heat it up and eat that real fast on the way to class or something like that? Whatever you want to heat up, your leftovers. If you go out to a nice restaurant, you and your friends go eat somewhere, you get Chick-fil-A or whatever, heat it up in the microwave. You know it might be nasty, heat it up. Mini fridge because you can keep little fruits in there, little juices if you want to get Capri Suns, sodas, waters, wine, whatever you want to keep in your mini fridge, you can keep in your mini fridge. I think that's pretty much it for necessity wise in a dorm room. Everything else you pretty much doing your own decorating, but the main things are what I said. Those are like necessities. You know, the decorations are like, if you want to decorate, go ahead. You know I want a big, like, you know, calendar type of thing that I can write on and put little notes to myself, but that's not a necessity. Everybody's different. Now, necessities as college life wise, so this is just going to be college life. I would say hang out with the right people, hang out with people who are like you. And I say that in a manner of, if you're not a partier and you do not like to go to parties, don't get a group of friends that love to party. I feel like it's peer pressure. Like, oh, you boring. Like, you know, if that's not you, then don't just get you a small set of friends who loves to party. Y'all will have 0 things in common, I promise. And I know that sounds like stereotypish, but I promise, if you don't like to party and you hate going out, you get friends who love going out, and you're a homebody, it's never, no, don't do it. You know, hang out with people who are like you, who have the same motivations and interests as you. That's how you build upon people. I would say get out there. Being a homebody is different than never wanting to get out of your dorm. I would say if they're having little activities in like your main building or whatever they want to call it at your college, it's called the Web Center at mine, but whatever they call it at your building, you should go to some events, some activities. I'm not saying you gotta go to everything, but get out there. You have to go to events, go to activities, get into clubs. And I personally, I'm not in a club yet. I want to get more accustomed to work, you know, doing my schoolwork and that before I go out and get into another type of activity. I also say meet people with the same major as you. And I say that because y'all will have the same set of classes, and it's easier to, okay, look, you already took this class, you got the book, can you sell it to me? Or you already took this class, help me with this. Or what professor did you get? Because the professor I got had bad ratings. What professor did you get? Do you recommend your professor? You know, I feel like meeting people with your same major, even people who might have a major close to yours, I would say, it's also good. Another thing I recommend is to get out of your comfort zone. And I mean that friend-wise. People come into college with the same friends that they left high school with, and then they stick with them friends throughout the whole entire college. They don't ever get rid of those friends. And I feel like get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you're comfortable with your friend. A lot of people room with their friends that they met, which is cool because you already know your friend, you already know everything, which is cool. But I feel like meet new people, meet friends outside of your friends. You know, you really want to get out there and you really want to be different, and you really want to maybe get that real college, you know, experience and experience different things. You have to meet new people. You have to get out there yourself. Don't be shy. You know, some people are bougie as hell, but most people, cool. You know, trust me, a simple "you so pretty" or "your shoes is cute" starts a friendship, I promise. Or where you get your hair done from, who your barber, like, you know what I'm saying, starts a friendship. I'm telling you, the simplest things. Another tip I would do is go to class. I know that seems very duh-ish, but I promise it's so tempting to not go to class. I promise. Especially the waits between your class. It's like, dang, I didn't ate me a full meal and should I just go back to my dorm? Go to class. I don't even know how many times I say it. Go to class. Please go to class. And I just feel like college is a big difference from high school, and a lot of people go away from home, a lot of people stay near home, a lot of people are centrally located, but how you go through your college is going to be how you're going to experience. If you sit in your dorm with the same friends, that's how you're going to be. If you and your friends just go out and smoke, drink, and go to parties, that's your college life. If you are the type to, sometimes I'm gonna go to the party, sometimes I might smoke, or then I'm gonna do my work, and then, you know, there's a little activity going on, I'm gonna go meet up with a study group. You know, that's like, I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. If you want to be the type of person who just sit in your room and study all day, how you spend your college life is how you're going to remember it. And you want to be able to explain to your kids, like, yeah, college is fun. Not, I used to sit in my dorm, or not, I just went to parties. And, you know, you want to be able to tell your kids everything. So I feel like it's necessary to get the college experience that you would want. Supplies wise, that's a good one, because on my syllabus, you know, a lot of my professors would put what I needed on my supply list. Pretty much I went out and I got spiral notebooks, paper, folders, pencils, and pens. That's all I got, and highlighters. I didn't go out and get a whole bunch of binders. I didn't go out and get, no, I just got the basics, and if they said something else, then I would go out and get it. I would also recommend not buying your school books until you get to class, because let me tell y'all something. Last semester I used 0 of my books, and guess how many I got? All of them. This semester I didn't need to get one of my books. I went to class and figured out which books I needed, and the ones that I said I needed I'm actually using, and they weren't that expensive this semester. But I say go to class. Normally on the first day of class, your professor is going to say, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need the book by such and such date. And one of my professors told me it's not necessary, only if you want to see the pictures in the book and interpret the book that way, which I don't, so I didn't buy it. So it's kind of, I recommend not going out and spending $150 on a book unless your teacher says so, or spending $80 on a book unless your professor says so. So, you know, that's just kind of my tip. But obviously we're all gonna do our college how we want to do it, so I'm not gonna trip if you don't want to do it the way I did it. It's on you. But yeah, those are like all the tips and essentials I have. I was thinking about doing maybe I don't really know. I want to do more college videos. I just don't really know what kind to do. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys want to see. But thanks for watching, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.